So historically, May has been considered the best time to move. In fact, in the real estate business, they call it National Moving Month. And moving, well, it can be a huge hassle, we know. It can also be kind of exciting, but making that jump can be tough, especially in this housing market. So here to discuss National Moving Month and the housing market trends, Adriano Tori is back this morning. Adriano, good morning to you.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, good to have you. So what makes the month of May so special for buyers and sellers in the housing market?
So spring has always been considered the best time to move, as we have the nicer weather, we have longer hours in the daylight, which makes the ideal time for moving in this season of the year. Also, you see a good number of people considering moving in the summertime, and so there is more availability and more options and flexibility with movers. Also, the prices are more convenient as well, more cost-friendly. And generally, the springtime has been the season where you see the best houses in the market as people get ready to, put it out there, showcase their homes, showcase their improvements, and ultimately entice and attract buyers out there.
And so if you're a homeowner and you're thinking about selling, you may be thinking about moving, what should they consider in this competitive market?
So it's about preparation. The more we are in tune with the preparation as opposed to the lack of it, because the lack of it brings a lot of chaos and sometimes last-minute issues.
Right.
The other part of it is having a budget on prepping a property. Likely you might have already consulted a real estate agent that is a local expert in the area, and so this person will have certain insight that will help you meet your financial goals. And so it's important to at least have that conversation 2 to 3 months in advance before the move day, so that things can go into a smooth process.
We all want a smooth process. Now, so for buyers and sellers, what kind of a market are we looking at right now? We anticipated interest rates to drop, but they certainly have not. How is that impacting the market, and what's it looking like overall?
There were a lot of expectations on the rates dropping, and as we are aware, it hasn't been the case. So rates are still relatively high. But even though the rates are still relatively high, the springtime in Seattle is a dynamic and also a very competitive housing landscape where you are seeing right now price surges. In fact, based on the current numbers or the current statistics, we're seeing about 11.5% on home values increasing year over year. Where now the average or the median sales price is $847,500. And comparing this March versus last year, we've had 2.5% more homes sold in the market, averaging about 745 homes sold by the end of March. And so it's definitely a very competitive market out there. So as a seller, my recommendation and advice is to always prepare so that your journey can be a very smooth one, especially by locking arms with a professional agent that will guide you in the right direction.
Okay, so if this is the right time of year to sell, is there a wrong time?
There is not such a thing as a wrong time. It's about timing based on what is relevant and important to the homeowner. It may be a family situation that is causing to downsize or likely to upgrade your home. It could be that we want to minimize the expenses and we want to have more affordability in the house, and the property that we currently own is no longer a fit within the next few years in terms of the financial planning. And so it's about self-discovery and then determining exactly how that financial impact of moving into a new home might do for you as you plan ahead.
Real estate expert Adriano Tori, always a pleasure to have you, sir.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you so much.